Hi, welcome to another video. I know I usually do like a different intro and everything, but today I just really needed to get on top of everything in the house. So I just decided that I needed to do a bit of a speed, clean, tidy and get sorted. So I'm starting off doing some washing because that is a surefire way of me being able to get my button gear. So I decided that obviously that's all washing as well while you're or putting it in the dryer while you're cleaning the other rooms and stuff. So yeah, that's always one of the first things I do in the day is either put some washing in, put it into the dryer, and also do the dishwasher. Today is a bed clean day, like I'm just changing the bed in. I tried doing that whole like deep clean of the mattress not long ago with the bicarbonate sodas type of thing. I think that's how you do it. But my vacuum broke, so it didn't work out all that well for me. So I do need to try and do that again. So if anyone's had any success in cleaning their mattress doing that technique, let me know in the comments because I'd love to know. But otherwise, it's a standard day. We're just trying to get on top of stuff. Wednesday is my only day that I can really do a lot of deep cleaning. And it's the day I choose to do all the bed stuff because nobody's in it, nobody's having to nap anywhere or anything. I said nobody, Oliver. Nobody else naps in the house but Oliver. So I decided that it was a good day to get his bedding stripped as well as ours. And I had some stuff to put away that had just been lingering at the end of the bed. I tidied this under storage in the bed not long ago. And a few of the vacuum seal bags have come unvacuumed, so I don't know why. I don't know if something's popped in them or something, so I need to redo that. But for now, the bed still fits down, so that's what we're doing. This is the IKEA bed. It's an IKEA bed, and it's fantastic, don't get me wrong. The only thing I don't like is this ledge around it. Great for holding the remote and stuff, but so annoying for dust. Like, so annoying. So yeah, the dust really gathers there. The side tables don't seem to gather all that much dust to say that there is a lot in the room generally, which is a surprise. But yeah, I need to find a new way of maybe tidying up his cables a little because they are getting really frustratingly everywhere, especially my side of the bed because I seem to have the most stuff plugged in. Like I have the baby monitor plugged in, I have the Alexa plugged in. Sorry, I appreciate other people might have one of those. And yeah, so I end up with a few more things on my side. So my wires get even more crazy, shall we say. Crazy is the word. And yes, don't cheer me for having matchsticks. I know we're not in December yet and it's not Christmas time when you usually have matchsticks, but we found them on offer and yeah, you've got to snack on stuff sometimes. Sometimes you just need to snack. So just having a good dust and clean of the areas. Also, I've seen a lot of like TikToks and reels and stuff about like keeping dust away and stuff like that. So if anyone's got a technique on that about how to prevent dust or keep the dust from laying on your surfaces, I'd love to know. I'd love to try some stuff. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. If you had a nice weekend with your family and friends and, doing things. We have not really done much. We've just been chilling, did a bit of charity shopping, getting some things together for Oliver's birthday, which I might make a video about. Let me know if you are interested in that. Yeah, we're doing a Thomas the Tank Engine theme. Oliver's really into trains. He also loves cars, like the film Disney Cars. So we're going to go for that theme, but we've decided to go with Thomas theme for this one. So yeah, if you've got any ideas or if you want to see that video, let me know in the comments. And yes, I have a lot of yarn at the side of my bed. Whenever Cora goes away, she works away sometimes. So whenever she goes away, I sit and crochet to keep myself busy and sometimes just to relax on the night. and it ends up like stacking at the side of the bed, and yeah, it's bad. But I'm trying to like learn more and build my skills and be a bit more confident in making something. I really want to try and make a bear or something, but I think sometimes crocheting in the round or whatever they call it, it sometimes scares me a little. I've just been making some stars and some hearts and stuff for my niece's new bedroom for when she moves house, so that's quite nice. But yeah, if you also into crochet, let me know in the comments. And I do have a book about how to make the animals, but I think I prefer to watch a video because then I can see how somebody's done something over reading it. I don't know, I think maybe I've just not learned enough to how to read a crochet pattern yet. But yeah, you know, these things. So yeah, if you've got any tips on the, what do you call it? The mattress, let me know in the comments and I'll let you enjoy some music.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I'll be your light. Your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
Does anyone else find changing the bedding like a full-on marathon task? I love changing the bedding. I love having fresh bedding. I don't know whether to buy some different bedding for Christmas. Does anybody do this where they buy festive bedding just for the month of December kind of thing? We've done it a few times before, but we've not done it since living in this house. So I wasn't sure whether to bother or not. But I might get a special throw. If I don't do bedding, I might get a special throw that just comes out and it's festive and it makes the room feel a bit more like Christmassy. Also, on the note of Christmas, I know it's a bit early. I apologise to anybody. But how much do you decorate in your house? Like, do you decorate every single room? Do you just decorate the main living areas? What do you do? I thought it was quite interesting because my mum decorates pretty much the whole downstairs. Like, there's stuff in the kitchen, there's little bits even the downstairs toilet has some decoration. Obviously the living room with the tree. But then you go upstairs and it's nothing. And I wondered how much people decorated. Like, do you decorate in your bedroom? Do you have like little festive ornaments in your room? Do you have little lights? What do you do? Do you decorate your kids' bedroom? I've known people like get their kids their own Christmas tree, like a mini one for their bedroom, which is quite sweet. I think I just found it interesting to know what other people do. So if you have any Christmas kind of decoration traditions in that sense, I'd love to know. Yeah, I don't know if we did any in our bedroom last year in this house. Last year was our first Christmas in this house. This is the second. So yeah, I might have some little things, like we have a festive scented candle. But other than that, I don't think we did anything up here. Maybe I did, I can't remember. But yeah, so I thought it'd be interesting because we'll decorate downstairs in the living room because we'll have the tree and we will have stuff in the kitchen. I might put some like little friendly decorations in Oliver's playroom that are like more like toy things, not necessarily decorations as such. But yeah, so let me know what you do in the comments. I'd love to know even what kind of traditions you have. It's always fun to know what people get up to, what they do. We are trying to keep a tradition that we go see Santa every year. We last went to Stockeld Park, which is in the north of Leeds somewhere. And we really enjoyed it, but we ended up waiting an hour to see Santa, even though we had a booked slot. And so we're looking to do something different this year. Oliver's really into trains, so we might try and find like a little trail with a train and, you know, something a bit more on that kind of front. And yes, I think we need to get a new book storage system for Oliver. Under his bed, he's getting a little bit mad. We used to keep them on the shelf, but then it was a lot of work getting up to the shelf and it only stocked 2 books, whereas he likes to read multiple on a night. Sometimes he even gives you 1 book to read yourself while he reads the other one. I say reads within a very loose term because he's not even 2 yet. But yeah, so you both sit there as if you're in the library reading your book together, but you're not reading the same one. So yeah, it's quite funny. Bless him, he's very sweet. And yes, I'm going to a lot of effort to line the books up. Don't ask me why, because they don't stay that way at all. But you know, mum's love, mother's touch, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I have been looking at a new system storage books, like a little bookshelf, you know, like one of those little ones that you can stack up and stuff. But I'm worried that it'll try and climb it, but maybe I've just got to kind of go with it. I might look and see if there's one second hand on Marketplace, so then I'm not like spending a lot of money in case it doesn't work out. So yeah, it's does anybody else have one for their 2-year-old? Like, what kind of book storage do you use? Do you even bother with books? Some people don't really bother. Oliver loves them, especially the flap, you know, lift the flap and stuff, or, you know, interactive books, I'll call them. He loves those the best. But yeah, and Cora's been on not a spending spree, but there's a lot of things that she's been needing business-wise that have arrived, and all the packaging ended up in the bathroom bin. So I'm going through the cardboard to get rid of the cardboard for the recycling, and then the rest is going in general. So it kind of overtook the bathroom, so that was a big need to do today. But yeah, gosh, it's tiring. Tiring work sometimes, cleaning the house.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky, when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our mind. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy,
something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only.
So Cora bought some new tablecloths for the table, so then we had a separate one. This one's already stained. I think that's just life. So I decided to change the tablecloth, see if I could swap it over with one of the new ones Cora bought, but unfortunately it's just a tad too short. And the colour, at this shop it didn't look too bad, but when I've got it home and unpackaged it, it just looks so bright. She actually came down and she was like, oh wow, that is not as nice as I thought it was going to be. So we were kind of laughing together because at least we both were a bit like, yeah, no, I'm not a fan. It doesn't match any of the other elements in the room. Everything else is quite muted and simple, and this is like quite overbearing and powerful. In a more colourful home, it would look beautiful, but for some reason in our house it just didn't fit. So I'm going to go back to the other one, and then maybe see if I can get something very similar as a spare. Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame because they were cheap and they looked quite cute, and I thought they might brighten the kitchen a little, but they honestly just made it look really garish and horrifying. So it was a no. A big no from us. And yeah, I bought some lemons the other day because I'm going to try and clean up the sink with some lemons and the soda kind of thing. I've seen it helps really gleam up your what do you call these things? The sink, but what's the material of the sink? The metal sink. What do you call that? Why has my brain died? Oh no. Okay. So you get what I mean, the sink. It really helps to make this sink look shiny. So that's what I am hoping to do. So yeah, I got lemons to do that. That is what I am telling you. Also, it's been bonfire night. For anybody that doesn't live in the UK, it's basically a night where we apparently celebrate Guy Fawkes for trying to blow up Parliament. I think that's kind of how it goes. Basically, you have a bonfire, a fire, and you do fireworks and other kind of things. But when you've got a 2-year-old that doesn't really like loud noises and thinks even a plane in the sky is quite scary, it was not great. He's really polite and sweet about how he's trying to say that he doesn't like what's going on, and he basically just kept saying bye-bye, bye-bye, and when he does that, that's him saying, I don't like what's going on and I'd like it to stop. So at least he just says it politely and he does it in a nice way. But yeah, so that's been interesting. It's not that I've ever lived in a war zone, would never know what it feels like. Obviously, my heart goes out to anybody that is currently in that sort of situation. I don't know how anybody survives that because it terrifies me. But the amount of fireworks going off near my house was terrifying. It was so loud and constant, and yeah, it in one sense should not be allowed. But there we go. That's the UK right now. And yes, my laundry room is a mess. There's a few things on there, personal things at the side to the left in the plastic box that are personal sales that I want to put on Vinted. So they're just kind of waiting for me to get my act together and photograph them and put them on Vinted. And then there's some other stuff, like I started collecting together party supplies for Oliver's birthday. So they're in there. The washing's in there. Oh, that's my baby monitor dying. And yeah, stuff like that. So do you like how multitasking I am this evening? I'm trying to do it all. So yes, I really need to go through and give it a tidy and a sort. Did you see the rocking horse, the little wooden rocking horse? Had that ages. We've had that since Oliver was quite small, and he's been on it a couple of times. Otherwise he's just like, meh, it doesn't do anything, doesn't go anywhere. I think he prefers things on wheels to be pushed around or like scoots around. And the panda chair he got for Christmas, I think it was like last year or his birthday, maybe the year before. No, I don't know. He got it as a gift from Cora's brother, who loved pandas as a kid. And it were in his bedroom for a long time, but never really got used. So we just decided that it was time to let go, and make space for other things that are going to come in when his birthday's soon and it's Christmas. So we decided that we'll make some space in his playroom and his toys and stuff, just so then it's all kind of like cleansed. I always think like decluttering is just like a cleanse of all the things that you don't really need or want. You just kind of keep hold of them for whatever reason, just in case, or they're slightly sentimental, or you just can't be bothered to do it. So yeah, that was our thing. And I was really pleased I managed to get the floors deep cleaned. Oliver's really into Play-Doh at the minute, so sometimes that makes its way to the floor. It air dries and hardens, and then it has to be swept up and all this stuff. So yeah, that's all that. And yeah, Play-Doh, fantastic, because I get to sit there and enjoy a cup of tea. Is anybody else in that phase where they seem to go make a cup of tea and they never get to actually drink it, or they don't get to actually make it? Or the other day I made 3. I drank half of one. The other one I put the water in but never the milk, and it went cold. And then the last one I boiled the kettle, prepped the tea, but never actually put the water in the cup. So yeah, I'm at that stage of my life where I don't get to finish a cup of tea, or sometimes not even make one properly. My heart goes out to anybody that's in that phase right now. Also, if you don't drink tea but you drink coffee, kind of the same thing. I'm not a coffee person. I've only just really started drinking tea because since having Oliver, I can't quite stomach energy drinks. They make me feel ill. Can't do it. So if I need like a pick-me-up and a caffeine boost, I don't like coffee either. Don't like the smell, don't like the taste. It's all a bit too strong. So tea is my thing. A good old British cup of tea is what gets me through the day sometimes. That's just how things are. So yeah, anybody else feel that way? Anybody else not being able to have something that other people have that gets them a boost through the day? Cora drinks coffee and she thinks it's great, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. It doesn't sit well with me. The taste and the smell of it and everything. Meh. I wish I could, because they come out with some like fantastic coffee drinks and I'm just like, oh, can you just do that in like hot chocolate form or something, or without the coffee? But this is life. But enough about my tea rant. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again real soon.